My name is Jimmy Settle, and I was a pararescueman in Afghanistan. So I flew around all over Afghanistan saving people, jumping out of helicopters and airplanes, and whenever somebody was hurt, we were going on to go get them and get them out. I joined the pararescue force because I wanted to do good in the world, and I wanted to help people. I was hungry to make a difference. 2 weeks into the deployment, we were tasked to support an operation called Bulldog Bite, where American forces were trying to shut down a pass to prevent insurgents carrying weapons and people across. And right away, things went south. We're flying over the coordinates for the Americans who were hurt, and we call over the radio, "Hey, pop your smoke so we can identify you." And I saw 3 muzzle flashes. And I immediately knew what was going on, like we were being shot at. The bullet struck the bottom of the aircraft, fragmented, and then part of the piece went right underneath my helmet here. It's the AK-47 hole. Almost got me. And by, I think, anybody's measure, I could have gone home with honor. But that thought never entered my mind. I was there with a specific mission, and I was there as part of a team. So I fought to stay in. While I was in Afghanistan, I got credited with 38 saves and 28 assists, and I received a Purple Heart. The very last sentence of the Pararescueman's creed: "These things we do so that others may live." It's a creed that I still hold close to my heart. I'm of many minds on the current events and the way they're unfolding in Afghanistan. My first thought is I'm happy we're no longer sending young, healthy bodies to be chewed up in the machine of war. However, I am really sad for the folks who are in Afghanistan and the way they're being treated. And I'm also a little frustrated with the way the exit strategy was employed. It breaks my heart to see how quickly the country fell after we pulled our resources out. I saw a picture today of a Taliban guy wearing the helmet I wore in Afghanistan, and that was when I wore it, it was a very special, very unique helmet. Not many people could get those, and so it's like, wow, how did that happen? I'm wrestling with a lot of emotions and thoughts that are just not. There's no clear answer that gives me anything to cling on to. On the other hand of the coin, I also kind of see it as like, well, the government of Afghanistan fled the country and left it to the Taliban. And my hope is that they step up and care for their people in a little bit more modern way than they were before the 2001 attacks. And hopefully in ways where they recognize the value of the resources of the women that are in their country. I can understand why people would feel that this is an all for nothing, because it feels like we didn't have a victory where we could wave our flag and be like, we're victorious today. But it was definitely not for nothing, because we were able to do some of the things that we set out to do. We killed Osama bin Laden, and he was the face of terror. And I think that act alone of removing that face of terror and showing that you're not untouchable. Sure, he was the world champion at hide and seek for many years. And so I think it sends a clear message out to the world that America values her security and values her people. And if you're going to terrorize America and you're going to terrorize her people, you will see the giant bear wake up, and the bear will not stop until it finds you. I'm grateful for the security that we feel here at home today.